And I know I said I'd fall back.
Hi everybody, I'm Chelsea and I'm so grateful you chose to watch this video today. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you how I got these Marley twists right here. I'm in love, I'm super happy. I'm not gonna have to do my hair for at least a month. This was actually my first time doing Marley twists, and I watched GLAM by Mary's tutorial. She does a lot of tutorials on how to do like different braids and twists, so definitely check her out. I'll leave the video that I watched in the comments. I think that they turned out really good, better than I expected. Definitely some trial and error. I had to learn how to do it, so be patient with yourself if this is your first time trying it. Hopefully the video is helpful and you understand the technique. So if you enjoy the video and it's helpful, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment letting me know how you think it looks, or if you tried the technique and whether or not it worked for you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. So I already did most of my head. I definitely had to get the hang of it, but I just really did random medium-sized parts. I tried to do triangle parts, but I could not see the back of my head and they were too small. But if you're interested on how to do triangle parts, I have a video on that. But for these, I just did random little swooping style medium-sized parts, just so that it was neat but not too perfect. So now on to the tutorial. I'm gonna make a medium-sized section, clip my other hair out the way, and I'm gonna take some edge control and just put that at the base of the section. This makes your parts look nice and neat, and it also gives the hair, the Marley hair, something to latch onto because it makes it a little bit tacky. I'm gonna use 3 pieces of Marley hair for each twist because I wanted my twist to be kind of like medium size, and I'm gonna take my detangling brush and just comb out the end so that when I'm twisting it all the way to the end, it'll actually come to a nice point instead of being like bulky. And this is how you want it to look before you get started. Don't brush through the entire section because then your twist will be too fat. I used a combination of all of this hair, some 1B, some number 2, just any type of Marley hair is fine. So you want to split your section into half, and then you're going to take your Marley hair and twist it just a little bit before you place it right over top of the 2 sections, not under, not over. And you're going to take one side and twist it clockwise towards the right, and then take the other side and do the same thing, twist it in the same direction. I twisted both of mine clockwise, and then from there you can start to make your 2-strand twist. And it's really important that you use the right twisting technique or your twists are not going to stay together. So you want to make sure that you're twisting each strand before you go around. So with my right hand, I'm twisting the section forward, and then with my left hand, I'm twisting it around and actually making the twist. And you want to twist it all the way to the end to make sure that your twists do not come out. And I know that was a little bit quick. I'm gonna slow it down and get a little bit closer so you guys can see a little bit better how to get your Marley twist. So this is about how much edge control I use. Again, you want to put that at the base of the section so that it gets nice and tacky for the hair to stick to, and so that it looks nice and neat. Brush it through with your detangling brush. This is from the beauty supply store. A lot of people ask me where I get it from. It's like $2. So you're gonna take the section, split it into half. You wanna do it a little more evenly than I did, but that's okay. And you want to take your Marley hair, twist it just a little bit, not too much because then it'll actually show. And we want it to look like this is growing from our head. So you're going to place it right over top of those 2 sections. And I'm taking one section that's lined up my hair with the Marley hair, and I'm twisting it clockwise to the right. And then I'm going to do the same direction, twisting on the other section. So it's harder for me to do it with my left hand because I'm not left-handed, but I was trying to make sure that you could see what I'm doing. But I just twisted both of them in the same direction to make 2 single strand twists, and then I'm going to twist them together like a normal 2-strand twist, except you're going to do it like a rope twist. So each of the 2 sections you're twisting on itself first before you wrap it around. So with my right hand, I'm twisting forward, and that's, you know, giving it a distinct rope type texture to your twist. And then with your left hand, you're going to twist it around. So my index finger on my left hand, the one that does not have a band-aid on it, it was like cramping after doing this for so long. So yeah, that's something to be aware of. It takes a while. It took me, I think, about 12 hours to do these, but I took like hella breaks. So if you get to the end and you have a shorter and a longer two sections, you want to take a little bit from the longer section and add it to the shorter section, just so that your twist will taper off nicely. But I'm still using that same technique all the way to the end, making sure I twist each section on itself first before I twist them together all the way to the end. So when you're working, especially in the front of your head, you want to make sure you do not split it in half, like left and right, like I just did on the last twist. That was just an example. You want to make sure you split it into a front and a back half, so that your edges look right in the front and so that the twist will lay in the direction that you're twisting. So with my back half, I'm twisting it clockwise, and now with my front half, I'm also going to twist it clockwise before I twist them together. And that's going to make sure that it looks natural coming out of my edges, and also that it lays towards the side that I'm twisting it to. The one that I did in the front actually just lays towards the front of my head, and I didn't think about that until after I already did it, and I didn't redo it, so it's just gonna be like that. But just something to keep in mind, you want to make sure you twist in the way that you want your twist to lay. So I started to snip some of the extra hairs, but then I was like, it's pretty neat, like it doesn't even need this. So I decided to just go ahead and dip them in the hot water, and this also like seals it off and get some of the hairs that are sticking out. So I didn't feel like I needed to like take my time and cut all of the extra hair. I finished dipping all of the twists in the hot water, and I boiled the water and just poured it in this cup that would make sure that my hand didn't get hot. So you have to be careful, like this is boiling water, don't burn yourself. And then I just dried down the twist one final time before I let them air dry. I just went to sleep and let them air dry overnight. So that's how I got my Marley twists. Like I said, I feel like they turned out better than I thought. In the beginning, it was a little struggle, but I just kept going. That happens to me a lot. Like the style will be looking crazy and I just like, girl, just keep going, and it ends up turning out pretty good. So definitely be patient with yourself if you do try to do these Marley twists. Please, again, let me know in the comments if this is helpful to you. That is the purpose of this video, to help someone. So if there's anything I could do differently, definitely leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next one. Namaste.